The first principle of the perfect pitch is plan. And by plan, we're talking about your business plan. What we see quite often is two areas in which an entrepreneur, a founder, will struggle at this point of creating their pitch deck. They're either going to not have the right information that an investor needs to make a decision, or that information is overinflated, over-exaggerated, or just mismatched in some way so that it doesn't make sense and it reduces the credibility of your plan. It's very similar to going and investing in a classic car. My father-in-law is a massive fan of classic cars, and I went to an auction with him the other month. What I noticed is some really close similarities to this part of our process. Before he went to the auction, he looked online at the different cars that were available, and based on the information that they provided, he'd made a decision on which cars he wanted to view in greater detail before the auction took place. So what he ended up doing is discounting a lot of what might have been really great cars to invest in based on the information that he was given prior to meeting these cars, viewing these cars in public. So he'd already reduced down his options, and that's exactly what's happening to startups and entrepreneurs when they don't have the right information in their business plan. They're being instantly discounted from the short list of businesses that an investor may want to invest in. The second side to that is where businesses and entrepreneurs are overinflating the information that they give. I noticed that my father-in-law was going around these cars and he had some tricks that he knew would suss out whether these classic cars were going to be a good investment or not. He'd look under the carpet in the boot, for example, to check for rust, or he'd tap some of the wheel arches of the cars to see whether they were full of filler and had badly rusted in the past. And this is exactly what investors are doing with the information that you provide. They know what they're looking for, and they're looking to see whether different parts of your business plan all stack up to make you a good investment. It might be that your market opportunity doesn't really have much correlation to your financial projections, and this is going to be a red flag for an investor. You can rate your pitch against our 6 principles of the perfect pitch via our Pitch Ready scorecard. All you need to do is log on to pitchready.co.uk, answer a few multiple choice questions. We'll then review that information and send you a scorecard that rates your deck, your pitch against the 6 key principles, and that'll give you the opportunity to see the areas in which you're doing really well and the areas in which you're failing. And hopefully that'll allow you to improve your pitch and convince investors that you're the business to back.